Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, December 20th. The time is 12 p.m. and the temperature right now is around -1 degree Celsius. And that's the intersection of University Avenue and College Street. Although to the north of College University is Queen's Park. And that's the Provincial Legislative Assembly off in the distance. And now I'm currently walking west along the south side of College Street. There goes a 506 Carlton replacement bus. And for this one, I'm going to make my way west over to Croft Street. And that's an interesting street that features laneway houses and garage murals. I also saw a post on Instagram this morning that one of the garages has a large inflatable Santa on the rooftop. And then I'll continue north. There's a view of the tower to the south. I'll continue north up a few more laneways that feature garage-covered murals. Garage-covered murals, I'm not sure if that makes sense. But you get the idea, and then I'll take that up into the Annex neighborhood and probably finish up at Spadina Station. And the area just to the north of here is part of the University of Toronto St. George campus. And this is McCall Street. It's another gray, gloomy, overcast day here in the city. And there's a look again into the campus. There's still a lot of construction going on. When people from outside of Canada often think of our winters, they think of snow and freezing temperatures, but people in the city, no, it's mostly just kind of these gray days. There's no color, there's no leaves on the trees. A lot of people will tell you that's actually the worst part of winter. This building here on the left is new. ridiculous how those delivery drivers just ride their e-bikes on the sidewalk like that. So here is Beverly Street. And to the north of here, it becomes St. George Street. Toronto's Discovery District. Ooh. The video I uploaded for this morning was a day just like this one. And I had to check my camera settings as the end result was rather dull. I thought maybe I had it on flat color mode. So this is Huron Street, then after that is Spadina Avenue. And that'll be the north end of Chinatown. And I'll be walking along the north end of Kensington Market. It looks like there's a cafe moving into this building. I quite like this. It looks like they preserved this older building before sticking a condo on top, or at least the facade of it. But they did a good job with those retail fronts. Something you can't always say about newer developments in Toronto. In fact, more often than not, that's not the case. And here's a public library. The William H. Smith branch. It's amazing how lightly some people are dressed, and others will be in Canada Goose jackets. Yes, let's ride our bike on the sidewalk. And there's a perfectly good bike lane right there. To the north is Spadina Station, where I think I'll ultimately end up on this one. And I'll look south into Chinatown. I did a walk last week that started down at the lake and headed north up Spadina. And I finished right here at this intersection. I would say that was a very deserved kick. Post a video like that on TikTok, and the comments will be full of people defending the driver, saying nonsense like, can't the pedestrian just wait? Or, I didn't see the problem, he didn't hit him. Well, if you didn't see a problem with what just happened there, maybe you shouldn't be driving. There's a Mississaugas of the Credit medicine wheel weed store, aka an unlicensed one. There's a TNT supermarket. So this is Augusta Avenue coming up, so you could turn left here and head down into the heart of Kensington Market. And Croft Street will be coming up on the north side of College. Oh, this is interesting. Looks like they've installed a ramp. Not sure why that's even necessary. This is some kind of traffic calming measure. Not really seeing the need for that. I'm all for accessibility infrastructure. If you know why that's there, let me know down in the comments. On the left here is St. Stephen in the Fields. And this is a church that has been in the local news lately. There was an encampment out in front of it, and this church is known for being a friend to the homeless community. But recently the police cleared it out. And one of these statues had a cage around it. Oh my, look at all the pigeons in there. It looks like the encampment is back.
this, not about telling you to not eat that.
So across the street here at Borden.
And I regret it now. You didn't tell me.
Sidewalk closed, pedestrians use other sidewalk. What exactly is this referring to? That sidewalk is clearly open. The sidewalk is clearly open on the other side. Does it mean to cross the street over there? The sign clearly says sidewalk closed, not crossing closed. A food bank with another large lineup. The FYFB Food Bank, Fort York Food Bank is what it stands for. Sad times in the city. Food costs are at an all-time high. Inflation is through the roof. Housing costs are through the roof, and no one's doing anything about it. I guess they're paving over the greenbelt to build some McMansions. And here we go, Croft Street. Although sadly, some idiot has tagged the heritage plaque there. This was given heritage status in 2006. Certainly some interesting and colorful artwork here. So I'm going to head north through Harvard Village. And just north of here, I'll connect to two more laneways, although I guess this isn't really a laneway, given the name Croft Street. And there's the laneway house. That's pretty neat. I think I see the large Santa just up ahead. And in 2018, the City of Toronto approved a zoning amendment bylaw. And that was to permit residential laneway builds or laneway homes along Croft Street. I'm going to snag a picture of this. So a laneway suite is a self-contained living accommodation. And there's been more and more of them popping up in laneways across the city. There's one. One of the concerns holding them back is from the fire department. You'll notice Croft here is nice and wide, but some of the laneways aren't so wide. They have those big, giant, modern fire trucks. So often you have to have a neighboring property sign off, granting the fire department access to your property if there is a need for the fire department to come into the laneway. waiting for them to go, but maybe they're waiting for me. And it's been proven in other major cities around the world that you don't need those big honking fire trucks. Smaller ones can be just as effective, if not more effective, as they can get through traffic better. In fact, it's quite bizarre that fire trucks have grown to the size that they are. That's a whole rabbit hole you can go down on YouTube. There's a laneway property being built. That truck might be a contractor working on it. You can see the homes in front don't look like that. Maybe that's just an example of what you could build if you bought that property. Looks like if you miss the backboard, your ball might go on the roof there and not roll back down. This one looks really nice. This is Ulster Street. And straight ahead is Central Tech, which is a large secondary school just on the other side of Harvard Street. So I think the way this works is most of these property owners give permission to a local artist to decorate their garage mural. And unfortunately, that invites a lot of people to tag them and ruin them effectively. That's pretty awesome. They got the old style streetcar. And if you isolated that one, you would never know it was a laneway home. Buckteeth Girls Club 14. And here we are at Harvard Street. So this runs through the heart of Harvard Village. And I walked through here yesterday on a live stream. Press the crosswalk. No worries. She waved and said sorry, but in fairness to her, she was pretty much at the crosswalk when I pressed the button, so I didn't see any issue there. She was just being friendly. So I think this is the Powell laneway coming up on the left. And this is known for its garage murals. In fact, before this coin laundromat went in. This whole wall was covered with some neat artwork. I don't see any signs with the laneway name on it. The City of Toronto said that was something they were going to install. And there is a disgusting mattress. So Powell, who this laneway was named after, was an activist who lived in the area. And he played a role in stopping the Spadina Expressway. See if there's any laneway houses here. On the left, we have Central Tech School. Basketball net. Kids in a park. These ones have seen better days. I'm not sure if I've ever walked along this laneway before. There's something almost Japanese about this home, at least with that metal siding. Here we go. There's a sign, Powell Lane. I don't know why there isn't one on the other side. And the front of this home couldn't be any more not Japanese. It's a very interesting choice. Now it's on to David French Lane. That one says ACS Murals, and there's a phone number on it. This looks like a laneway home going in. And David French was a Canadian playwright. Apparently, he was the author of a number of award-winning plays, including, and yes, I'm reading this next part, Leaving Home, Of the Fields Lately, Saltwater Moon, and Jitters. None of which I have heard of, or if I've seen, I don't remember. Dude Man. I always like the Toronto themed art. There we go, that is David French Lane. The sign was done in the style of Honest Ed's, a large discount store that was located right where those towers are going up straight ahead. Wild Hearts Cafe. I've never been there before.
Still fucked up from that whole experience, but
I'm surprised you didn't know.
And this is the Annex neighborhood, although it's the very south end of the Annex. I think most people will tell you this is the heart of that neighborhood.
This one.
There's Future Bistro. That place is known for its baked goods, believe it or not. They have an excellent selection of cakes and snacks like that. There used to be a Future Bakery down on Queen Street, if I'm not mistaken. There's the old Brunswick House. A lot of people were sad when the Brunny closed down. That was a bar. And it turned into a Rexall pharmacy, and that was short-lived. And now it's a Value Village. And across the street there used to be James Joyce Pub. There's an Asian food hall, and it looks like they're setting up to install an outdoor patio. I've yet to go there, that seems to be quite busy on weekends. So I'm gonna head north here at Walmer Street, and I'll head into Spadina Station. There's the metro that is to be redeveloped into a condo, and a new metro is planned to be located at the base. That supermarket's actually a building owner there. Car turning left honked at that Volvo for going straight through a green light. And often there are people camped out in this part of Spadina Station. The main entrance is just over on Spadina Road. So I'm heading down to line 2. To get to line 1, you'd have to walk across the line 2 platform. And then make a very long transfer over to line 1. Not sure when the next train is rolling in. On that note, I hope you enjoyed this one. Walking along College, then up north on Croft Street and some laneways, checking out some laneway homes and garage murals into the Annex, and then over here to Spadina Station. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And if you wish to support the channel, there's links to YouTube channel membership and Patreon in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and I'll probably upload that guy kicking that car on TikTok, which you can find me at Johnny Strides. And the next train is coming in a minute. Anywho, thank you for watching, and as always, I will catch you on the next one. Should I wait for the train? Should I wait for the train? I guess we're waiting for the train.
Line 2 towards Kennedy.
The next station is St. George Station.